In episode 21, Atesh is shaken to his core by Muzian's words, and for the first time, he admits the truth he's been fighting for so long. When it comes to Mercan, he's not as strong as he pretends to be. He realizes that as long as she stays close, he won't be able to reach his goal. And so, he makes the most painful decision of his life. He chooses distance. He chooses separation. Atesh decides to send Mercan to London until the 187-day term of their fake marriage ends. Before we continue, a quick reminder. If you haven't watched the earlier episodes and want to understand how the story has unfolded, you can visit my channel and catch up on the previous videos. Atesh calls Mercan to the mansion's back office. When she arrives, he shows her airline tickets and, with a cold tone, tells her she must leave for London immediately. Mercan is stunned. She demands to know why she has to go. Atesh doesn't hesitate. He says he doesn't want to see her in front of him anymore, and that's exactly why she has to leave. Mercan refuses. She says she won't accept this decision. But Atesh turns even harsher, warning her that if she refuses to go, it'll be treated as a violation of their marriage contract. And if the contract is broken, Mercan and her family will remain dependent on him forever, and could be left with nothing. Then he adds the final blow. To protect her family from harm, Mercan must leave before the day of the divorce. His words hit Mercan like a storm. Her eyes fill with tears as she asks why he's being so cruel. And as Atesh watches her cry, his thoughts betray him. I'm hurting you again. I'm too weak when it comes to you. If you stay near me, I'll never reach my goal. I have no choice. I have to stay away, or I'll be destroyed. But out loud, Atesh stays cold. He tells her he's tired of seeing her there, tired of having her in front of him. Do you understand now? He asks. Mercan, broken, asks why he keeps hurting her. Atesh doesn't answer. He simply walks to the door, opens it, and gestures for her to leave. Mercan stares at him for a moment, then, with no other choice, she walks out. And the moment destroys them both. Outside, Mercan can't hold back her tears. Inside, Atesh remains alone, crushed by what he just did, and by the realization that he's losing her with his own hands. As Mercan crosses the courtyard, sobbing, she runs into Semel. He watches her with quiet sorrow, immediately understanding that something devastating has happened. A little later, Atesh comes outside and approaches Semel. Semel speaks first, his voice heavy. So, you told her? Atesh asks how he knows. Semel replies that he saw Mercan, and from her expression, no one needs to be a fortune teller to understand she heard something terrible. Semel asks what Mercan said. Atesh answers, nothing. Semel sighs and says that if Mercan refuses to leave, it will only become more painful, because neither of them wants this separation, and the more they resist, the more they will hurt each other. But Atesh is firm. Mercan must leave. No matter what. Semel, pained, asks. And what will you do if she refuses? Will you send her away by force? You both don't want to separate. You're breaking hearts, hers and your own. Atesh repeats the same thing again. She must go. There is no other way. Just then, Muzian approaches and asks what they want for dinner. Atesh gives her a brief glance, says nothing, and walks away. Muzian turns to Semel, confused, asking what happened, but Semel only shrugs. Mercan returns home pale and shaken. Nerman and Hyder notice immediately and anxiously ask if Atesh hurt her again. Mercan tells them the truth. Atesh is sending her to London, and she has to stay there until the 187 days are over. At first, her parents strongly oppose the idea. But when Mercan explains that refusing could annul the contract and put their family at risk, they have no choice but to agree. Mercan understands their decision, but it doesn't ease the pain. Devastated, she walks away. Just like before, she goes to the pond in the garden, hoping the quiet water can calm her heart, even for a moment. But when she reaches the pond, she sees Atesh there too, standing alone, tense and restless, as if the same storm is tearing him apart. Their eyes meet. Both of them need comfort. Both of them are breaking. But neither can give the other what they need, because this pain was created by Atash's choice. Mercan asks again why she has to go to London. Atash repeats the same cruel answer. He doesn't want to see her in front of him. Mercan asks if he truly hates her that much. Atash reminds her that earlier that morning, she herself told him to leave her alone, and he's only doing what she asked. Mercan bitterly asks if that's what he's hiding behind now. Suddenly, Atash steps closer. So close the air between them feels sharp. His eyes are filled with anger and pain as he says this is still better than Mercan going to dinner with Nizar every time Nizar invites her. Then, looking straight into her eyes, Atash strikes where it hurts most. Why are you resisting so much? Is it because Nizar won't be in London? Is that your problem? Mercan can't take it anymore. She raises her hand to slap him, but Atash catches her wrist. Coldly, Atash says that maybe Nizar will try to follow her, but Atash will never allow it. Then he releases her hand sharply and walks away, consumed by anger, leaving Mercan alone by the water, shaking with heartbreak. Before ending the video, I want to say, if you haven't watched the previous episodes of the series, be sure to check out the earlier videos on my channel. And if you want to be the first to see what happens next, stay with me and keep following the channel. See you in the next video. Take care.